Today we're going to be graphing equations using X and Y intercepts. And usually when we do this, the form of the equation is going to be in standard form, but it does work for any form. The X and Y intercepts are easy to find when an equation is in standard form, which is ax plus by is equal to c, where a, b, and c are integers. To find the X-intercept, we are going to plug in 0 for y and then solve for x, and that's going to give you an ordered pair that looks like a number and then 0 because we're solving for x. To find the y-intercept, we're going to plug in 0 for x and then solve for y, and again we'll get another ordered pair that's going to look like this, and again we'll have a y value. Once we have 2 points, 2 ordered pairs, we're going to be able to put a dot on the x-axis, a dot on the y-axis, and how many points do you need in order to make a line? Well, you need 2 points, and now we'll have 2 points. So we'll be able to graph a linear equation once we have those 2 points. So let's try a couple. The first thing I like to do is write my equation twice because you're going to be using it twice. So I have 2x plus y is equal to 4, and 2x plus y is equal to 4. We're going to start by finding the x-intercept. So everywhere that we see y, we're going to use 0 instead. I have 2x plus 0 is equal to 4. Well, any number plus 0 is itself. 2x is equal to 4. I see multiplication. I do division. What I do on the left, I do on the right. And x is equal to 2. Now remember, we're looking for an ordered pair. Oh shoot, I see that I've accidentally left a line here from before. Hold on, and I'll take that off. We're looking for an ordered pair, so we're going to go 2 over and 0 up and put our point down. Now let's find our y coordinate. Anywhere I see x, I'm going to use 0 instead. I have 2 times 0 plus y is equal to 4. And any number times 0 is 0. So I'm left with y is equal to 4. And my ordered pair is 0, 4. And I'm going to put a point at 0, 4. Now I have my x-intercept, which was 2, 0. My y-intercept, which was 0, 4. And I'm able to just draw a line to connect them, and I've graphed my linear equation. Let's try a couple more. So I'm going to write my equation. Whoopsie. For x minus 3y is equal to negative 12. Anywhere that I see y, I'm going to use 0 instead. I'm left with 4x is equal to negative 12. I see multiplication. I do division. What I do on the left, I do on the right, and I'm left with x is equal to negative 3. So the first coordinate in my ordered pair is always my x value. I've chosen my y value to be 0, and I have my first ordered pair. I have my first point I can put on the graph. 1, 2, 3. Here it is. Now let's try and get our y-intercept. 4x minus 3y is equal to negative 12. Where I see x, instead I will use 0. I'm left with negative 3y is equal to negative 12. I see multiplication. I do division. What I do on the left, I do on the right. And I found my ordered pair. Whoopsie, 0, 4. Y is always our second value, the one on the right here. And we've chosen x to be 0. And so we have our second point, which is going to be 0, 4. I'm going to put a point there and draw my line. And I've graphed my linear equation. Let's try one more. Now this one is not in standard form, and I'm going to show you that that's fine. It works exactly the same way. Y equals 1/2 x minus 1, and y equals 1/2 x minus 1. Let's start by substituting in 0 everywhere that we see y, so we can get our x intercept first. Now we're just going to use SADMAG. Remember good old SADMAG to solve for x. So I'm going to start by undoing the subtraction here. What I do on the left, I do on the right. I have 1 is equal to 1/2 x. I have a fraction coefficient. I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal, and I'm left with x is equal to 2. So my first point, 2, 0. Now let's find our y-intercept. Everywhere that we see x, instead we're going to use 0 any number of times. 0 is 0, and I'm left with y is equal to -1. So I have 0, -1 as my y-intercept. I plot my points, 0 over 1 down. I draw my line, and I've graphed my linear equation. All right, you guys, thanks for watching, and I hope this helped you.